these traffic lights. Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to be talking about test rides. And anyone who's even considered buying a bike, or if you even bought one, I'm pretty sure you know just how important test rides are. Just to make sure that the bike that you're about to spend your hard-earned cash on something that you actually get to like. Stupidly, before I bought this one, I was almost convinced that the CBF 500 was going to be the bike for me, even though I'd already had a Honda Hornet 600 FS. So it was more powerful, and I wanted something that was fuel efficient. And I thought, yeah, I'll just go for 500. You know, it won't. I'm sure it won't be that much of a difference. That's me being really naive. I was like, yeah, I'm sure, you know, I'll like it. And one of my friends, well, it was actually KSF Motors. He said, no, dude, you want to go on a test ride and make sure that it's the right one for you. And I got a little bit nervous with the test rides because I'd never been on one before. And I think the reason why is because, you know, there's a bit of a responsibility when you go on the test rides. I believe most places have £1,000 excess. So £1,000 to me is a hell of a lot. That's more than a month's wage for me. And it's not something that I could freely give out. Obviously, you know, like if it's not your fault, then you don't have to. But it's that knowing that you've got that responsibility for that bike, you know, it's not yours, and if you break it, you buy it type thing. But I managed to go on it, and I'm so glad that I did. That bike just was not for me. It really wasn't. Oh, really? Oh, that's just fucking typical. But anyway, so yeah, I went on the test ride. And it wasn't the bike that I thought it was going to be. It didn't have that much, didn't have the torque that I was looking for. Yeah, it was comfortable, but the way it rode, didn't really like it. So it's a good thing that I didn't, you know, the money I'd saved up for, and I was going to, obviously I was part-exing my bike, and then the remainder I was getting on a finance. And yeah, I'm just so glad that I went on that test ride, because otherwise I would have paid all that money for something that I wouldn't have really enjoyed riding. Although it had been practical and it would be really fuel efficient, and I'd probably been paying less in fuel and also road tax that is, I just don't think it wouldn't been worth it at all. It really wouldn't. Oh, fuck off. So after that didn't feel right, and I spoke to the salesman. He was really helpful. He said about the oh shit. Remember, guys, always look ahead of you. So after that bike not feeling right, I had a talk with the salesman, and he ended up coming up with a bike that I should test ride, and that was the NC 750X. And so I went on that test ride, and I fucking loved it. Absolutely loved it. The only thing is, it was more like it was a little bit too tall for me, although I could have probably got it lowered. The price was slightly out of my range, so the guy also said that the X kind of rides the same as the S. Obviously it's just a little bit lower to the ground, and less fairings and stuff for a little bit less cost. So but it was just about right, the price point for the 750S. I went for that one, and a year later, or coming up to a year later, I haven't regretted it at all. I absolutely love this bike. I would like something a bit more powerful for those days where it's nice and sunny and I'm not commuting to work. But for an all-round, you know, this is my main form of transport, or should I say only, really. And it's slap bang on the money what I want it for. It has storage, it's good on fuel, and it's comfortable and very agile, or whatever. Like it's very good to ride on. Let's put it that way. Yeah, so I want to know your views on test rides. Is it something that you really want to do, but you're too nervous to do it purely because of the excess and stuff like that, or you know, are you just generally a little bit scared to go on a whole new bike, or do you just not give a crap? You know, you're all good just to go on whatever you want? I think it is also best to, if you're going out on a test ride and you have a helmet cam, then use it. Use your helmet cam, because in the event of an accident, and it happens to be not your fault, you can prove that. Because I've had a few friends in the past where they've been in an accident and it's very hard to prove and it hasn't gone in their favour. This is actually, you know, like drivers, not riders, of my friends that have been in this kind of scenario. And you know, like something simple like a dash cam would have just sorted it out. Not to say that it doesn't it won't take a while for it to all get sorted. Freaking KSF Motors' insurance thing is still going on. It's ongoing for everyone involved, even though there's video footage. It's all that legal shit and stuff, but either way, at least they've got video footage and it's all proof. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope to catch you on my next video.